AiAi!
That is right, we are here, we are finally here. We are at the last character of the Virtua Fighter set. It has been quite the journey. So hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, because today's Sega character overview is on Akira Yuki. Now, as always with these character overviews, before we go into those in-game statistics in Sega, yes, I did it again, Heroes, we are going to have a brief history of Akira. Akira Yuki is, of course, the mascot of Virtua Fighter. His fighting style is Bajikwan, a Chinese martial art. Rather than pursuing victories, Akira enters the tournament to further hone his Bajikwan techniques and understand what true fighting is about. Akira is the official winner of the second World Fighting Tournament. And here is a fun fact about Akira. Did you know? Akira, alongside Jackie Bryan, appeared together as playable racers in Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Jackie drives the Outrun-inspired Red Lightning, while Akira is his passenger. So, the brief history is out of the way, so let's have a look at Akira in Sega Heroes. His hero color is green. He is our second captain to join Sega Heroes. His type is striker and his match damage is physical. Akira's max skill is Chaozan Hosui. Akira Yuki strikes the enemy with a devastating dual fist combo. Now this has a mana cost of 8. This will deal physical damage, of which will increase as you level up Akira's max skill. This will also deal bonus damage for each debuff the enemy has, and this bonus percentage starts off with a base percentage of 21%, increasing to a whopping 61%. And if the enemy has no debuffs, this will inflict vulnerable for 5 turns. So, going in hard with Akira, he is a captain, so we can expect his skills to be a little bit up there, but obviously we're going to talk about him as a whole as we get towards the end of his skills. But his max skill, it has a nice low mana cost, considering his rarity. It deals some nice physical damage, based around debuffs, so the more debuffs that the enemy has, the more bonus damage Akira will be inflicting. So if you have an enemy that has been very unlucky during a battle and has like 5 or 6 debuffs, that guy's going down. He is going down in just one hit from Akira. And of course, if they don't have any debuffs, they're going to get one debuff ready for him to hit it again to get just that one little bit of bonus damage. So you can't go wrong. He's a striker, max skill, is a striking ability. Thumbs up from me. So let's move on to his star skill, which is Ren Katai. Akira Yuki jumps at his opponent, unleashing a twin kick. Now to get this to trigger, you need to match a green star tile or a green superstar tile. This will deal physical damage, of which will increase as you level up the star skill, and this will randomly inflict either wound on that enemy for 6 turns or bleed on that enemy for 4 turns. And if you didn't know what wound does, this prevents the enemy from using any healing abilities, and bleed does physical damage over time. So again, more debuffs. So this could be 1 or 2. If you use it more frequently, you could have both wound and bleed. And obviously this will fall into play when you use the max skill, because you'll be getting that bonus damage from these debuffs. So already that enemy should have at least vulnerable, wound and bleed on them. So that is 3 stacks of the, let's say, the base percentage of 21% bonus damage. So you can't go wrong with that. But it's all about making sure that those debuffs are coming into play. Not much more to say about the star skill, it's just building towards the max potential of his max skill. So let's move on to his passive, his captain passive, which is pursuit of true strength. Through pure will, Akira Yuki can get back up after an attack that would have knocked him out. Now, bold allies will deal bonus damage for each unique debuff on the enemy. And if Akira is not the last one standing, he has a chance to revive. Now, before we go into that in detail, let's just have a bit of a reminder of what the bold characters, minus the green bold characters, consist of. So, in the yellows, we have Chubei and Kage Maru. In the blue hero category, we have Chewie, Rouge the Bat, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sarah Bryant, Ryo Hazuki, and Baby. Obviously, we have Akira himself as a bold character, and in the red hero category, we have Espio, MeeMee, Pai-chan, and Knuckles. I like that, finishing off with and Knuckles. I'm sure you guys get that joke. But moving on to the fact that if he gets downed before anyone else, he has a chance to revive, which is very unique. It starts off with a base percentage of 9% to be revived, but if you can max that out, that increases to 40%, which is nearly half and half. So it's quite a good odd that if he gets struck down, he'll get back up. So we are now looking at Akira as a whole. He is definitely a hard striker, providing you have the debuffs on the enemy. So it feels natural that you should take other debuffing characters alongside with you. But we also have to bear in mind that bold characters you take will deal bonus damage. So creating a team based around Akira can be quite unique, and we can have various teams we can take with us. So let's just go over a few characters that we could take with us. We could take the rest of the Virtua Fighter set. They will fit in quite well because obviously accuracy down from Kage and Pai-chan, as well as Sarah Bryant, who will be bringing the taunt and can heal herself. So they work together really well, and they are all bold characters also, so they are getting some bonus damage in as well. But if you don't want it to be all about the bold characters, you might want to take a team that consists of some nice debuffs. So a team I am thinking, we have Akira as our green hero. I'm thinking we should take Lassic because he can inflict some pretty decent debuffs also. Or if you want to take a healer that can also do a little bit debuffing, MeeMee is probably the one you want to take for your red hero. In the blue slot, if you want a healer, Chewie is probably the one to go with. But me, myself, I'd probably take Rouge since she can stun, which is classed as a debuff, and she can be quite hard hitting, especially because she's also a bold character. So she is getting that bonus damage from the passive from Akira. And for a yellow character, you could either take Chubei if you wanted the extra stars and him to do extra damage. Not that he's a damage dealer, but he is a bold character after all, so he's getting some kind of perk. Kage is definitely someone you'd want to consider because of his striking abilities and his support he can bring to the team. But I would probably just take Alice with me because, you know, I like Alice, and you guys know I like Alice, and you can't go wrong with Alice. But then you have a list of other characters you could take as well. You could take Joe, Alicia, Charmy, the list goes on. But please let me know your suggestions for teams in the comment section below. Discuss, debate, and let's see what team we can get nailed down for Akira. Now moving on to my personal opinion of Akira, I don't think I'll be using him outside of his amped events. He really does have a good set, but it just does not fall into what I want from a team. Maybe I'll use him somewhere down the line, maybe not, but for now I'll be using him for the amped events, and then I probably have to say goodbye to Akira. But one person I don't want to say goodbye to is Vector. Can you believe that the crocodile, everybody's favourite crocodile, is going? But that is a story in itself. What a run. Well done, Vector. You've made it that long. Can't believe it. Well done, my friend. So there we have it, Akira in a nutshell, and if you guys are interested in his max power, that stands at 144,372, and he is rocking a max health of 649,674. So yeah, again, Akira, leave your thoughts down below. Yay or nay? You're using him for amped events? You're going to use him through that? Are you going to have a nice bold team to get that damage increase? There's so many possibilities. Let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in 2 weeks when we look at the next character set to join Sega Heroes. But until then, I'll catch you on the flip side.